Jamie at the Bead Gallery, and today I wanted to talk to you about some seed beads. Seed beads are very tiny beads. It's not a special bead, they're just tiny, that are made in different countries, in different colors, different finishes, and one of my favorite finishes is when they are metallic plated. Seed beads are used as spacers. We use them in seed beading, peyote stitching, and I like to just straight string them. When you straight string them, it's one of the easiest fillers. They don't cost too much and they get you a long way. Seed beads are interesting the way that they're made. If you can imagine, you have a ball of glass at the end of a straw, and you were to blow into this ball of glass, it would make a big bubble. So then you imagine this big bubble, and you take another straw and stick it onto the end, and you have two people running opposite directions pulling the straws. It would take this bubble and draw it down, down until it becomes really tiny and really skinny. And there's still going to be a tiny pocket of air running through it. Then you cut it up into pieces, and that's how you would make a seed bead. We've had different experiences over the years with seed beads. I've had some that faded really quickly. I've had some that lasted quite a bit longer. So I wanted to give you some tips on what to think about when you choose your seed beads. So the dyed seed beads are oftentimes the most beautiful colors. They're very intense. They have rich colors. They're very vibrant. But because they are dyed, the coatings can come off. They can come off when you're wearing them after a period of time, rubbing on your moisturizers, the lotions, just heat, humidity, sunlight can change them. It can take a seed bead that was a very dark, bright color and turn it into something that ends up being clear. It can wash off and it can rub off. So when you're spending a lot of time making something beautiful, you want to invest in a seed bead that will be long lasting. I recently had an experience with two different kinds of seed beads. I had some rose gold charlottes that we bought. They were really pretty, but what happened after time, not even a long time, within a few days, is that all the rose gold came off and we're left with clear seed beads, and that was quite disappointing. I have had good experiences with check charlottes in the past, but vendors do change, the people who make them change, and because of this you have to pay attention and don't assume that just because you bought it now, it'll be the same quality that you had 10 years ago, which is what I did. So I went to a different vendor and I went to Japanese 24 karat gold plated seed beads. This time I was very fortunate in that the last of the finish was very good. We tested it on two different people, my friend Anna and Amanda's mom. Amanda's mom was on vacation and she went to the beach every day. She put it through sunscreen, going in the water, swimming, sweating, doing all kinds of stuff, and hers looked amazing after 1 month. And Anna, our friend Anna, we made her this super simple bracelet and we said, don't take it off. She wore it in the shower, she wore it to work, she wore it everywhere for 1 month. And I am so happy and excited to report that the gold looks quite good. Like if you look at it, and I'll put an up close shot, you won't notice that there's any wear on it. I mean, maybe if she wore it a couple more months and never took it off, but I have to tell you, that for a $6 investment, these 24 karat gold plated beads are awesome. If you have any other questions, give us an email and I'm happy to try and answer. Aloha! They come in different sizes, 8/0, 6/0, 11/0, and just so you know what that means is 8/0 is 8 little beads to an inch. And it'd be hole up, not hole to hole. So just remember it's 8 beads lined up like this, and that's a size 8/0. So a 15/0 would have 15 beads lined up to an inch, and that would be a lot smaller than an 8/0. So when you're looking at a seed bead bag and you see those numbers on it, just remember what those numbers mean. So if you want a big seed bead, pick one with a small number.